I first wanted to answer Tony about what he asked before parents, to all the parents in the audience, and he asked, well, wouldn't you be traumatized with a letter like that, written by your son or daughter? Well, we keep those letters in the toilet, because we know what we do with them. Our daughter wrote a song called My Parents Suck Balls, with a ukulele. So, we're over that traumatization. So I wanted to start by, stating a few facts. This is a glass of water. So, look at it, please. So, many of you will see this as half empty. Many of you will see this as half full. So, keep that in your mind. And now, I want hands up for those who think that this is half full. Okay, thank you. Half empty. Yeah, that's almost half and half. But I think majority of half full. So that is considered to be the optimistic people, that think that it is half full. I wanted to challenge that assumption. That is what we scientists do all the time. We make assumptions and then we challenge them with an experiment. So this is my experiment. This is actually not just water. This is toilet water. I'm not kidding. I don't know why you're laughing. So it's okay. I didn't take it from the toilet here because I think that's gross. I'm a quite squeamish person, so this is from home. It only has 5 different types of fecal matter for the people that use our toilet at home. So it's quite clean. You barely can notice, the traces of fecal matter in this water. So this changes a little bit the game, doesn't it? So I wanted to ask you again the same question, but in a different way. So think what you said before, what it was half full now or half empty. Have you changed your mind? Any of you have changed your minds? Now? Can you raise your hands, please? 1 person, 2. Okay. Now, what I wanted to prove is that seeing the glass half full doesn't mean that you're an optimist. I mean, you are not going to tell me that you want this glass of toilet water to be actually full. I'm an optimist. I really love my glass full completely because I can drink the whole toilet water. No, I mean, who does that? Or I'm a pessimist because it's empty. I really would like it to be completely full. So that's not the case. So this is what we scientists do. We change the assumptions that we make at the beginning, the assumption that you're an optimist by seeing half full, doing a little experiment. Maybe inappropriate, maybe we have to do many, many repeats, but that's how we do it. The thing is that many people, even if you give them the evidence, we've seen that before with Renata, they will still cling to the assumption that they've done before. That is called prejudice. And prejudice can come because of political reasons, financial reasons, personal, professional pride, religion. They've been burning scientists for hundreds of years, good friends of us. And I'm going to give you another example now of how we work in science. So this is a bit more real life, it doesn't involve any toilet water. When I go to Spain, Spanish, so I enter a bar, with lots of people speaking very loud, in Spanish. Chorizo. And when they see me, they will stop talking and they look at me, with this typical friendly Spain face when they see a foreigner, like that. So I go in, and the first thing they see, the same way we do an experiment is, you see me coming from the distance, and they see, he's slightly taller than the Spanish average, something like this. And then I come a little bit closer and they see his skin is paler than the Spanish average. So they're starting already to think, he cannot be Spanish, taller, paler, what is going on? And maybe Northern European, maybe French, and then they come a bit closer and they look at my face, and they see that I'm remarkably unattractive. So they conclude one thing: I'm British. But not everyone in the bar is fooled so easily. Some people think, no. There's still evidence here to be collected. It's Friday night and he's not pissed. I go there, this hostile atmosphere, and I speak in Spanish, and they see that I speak perfect Spanish. Tortellini, pizza, ma che fai? So immediately they know they're Spanish. I'm Spanish as well. So, but not everyone. Some people clinch to the assumption, no, he cannot be Spanish. No, he doesn't look Spanish. That's not right. Yeah, here's my passport. Man, it doesn't matter. They won't believe it. It's just their prejudice. So it's not a problem to be confused for a British person. I don't feel quite insulted as well. And it's not a bad thing nowadays, with a referendum where probably we'll have the police from the UK and the Tories coming to your house, kicking you out because you're a freaking EU migrant, One of the things I thought I would say, I know I'm not British, but look, I love dogs. I have a beautiful dog, and I love my dog. And they will ask me to do what most Britons do with their dogs, to kiss my dog, to allow my dog to, like in this boulangerie, a French kissing. That's a bit too much for me. So I will ask you now to think of a number from 0 to 10. This is a we call it repugnant score, if you want. Being 10, the most repugnant that you may think that this kissing will be. 9 is, well, yes, I don't like it, but if the police is there with a gun, I will kiss my dog. 8 means that, yeah, well, you need a lot of threatening to do that, and so on and so on. So keep that in your mind. Keep that in your mind. The thing is, why do we think that kissing a dog is repugnant? Do we think that? Can I ask who's a 10 around here? 10? 10? That's quite good. You're probably not British. So, a 9? Anyone a 9? I have a 9, 2 9s. Yeah, quite a few. Even my wife is a 9. I can't believe it. I will tell our dog. 8? 7? 6? 5? Ooh, don't tell me that's below 5. That means that you are making up with your dog. So. Okay, fine. So, people with a 10 and a 9 are dogophobic, obviously. So, what can you do? But they're making an assumption. You're making an assumption that kissing a dog is dirty. Why? Kissing your partner is not dirty. Or well, most of us think that, at least. But why the dog? So we as scientists, we need evidence. We need to know. It's not a prejudice. So you don't like kissing your dog. You need the evidence. Why don't you like kissing your dog? So you follow the dog. So 5 minutes before you do the kissing, your dog was drinking toilet water. So, any of you have increased their levels of repugnancy? Now? Anyone? Hands? One? Only one? So, 2, 3, yeah, a few more. Fine, but that's not all. We scientists go deep into the problem. Why is your dog drinking toilet water? Is that really repugnant? I think not. if you follow your dog half an hour before, and I'm not going to be able to explain this graphically because my wife didn't allow me to. She says, a British audience is not prepared for this. Your dog is licking something in their bodies. It's a part that I cannot reach. Not because I'm 45, it's just I have never tried. So I wasn't really interested. I don't see the point. But probably I am not going to ask. Someone in the audience have done it and tried it and tested it. Fine. So after that, your dog went for a snack in the garden. You know what your dogs eat in the garden? What your neighbor's cat leaves around. Yes, again, I'm not going to go graphically to an explanation. British audience already, very squeamish. So, all I'm saying is, a bit of toilet water to wash down what they've been doing the last half hour is not that bad.